Man, it's still alive back with another one. Y'all know what time it is, bro. And since the playoffs are started and well, they've been started obviously, but since we're getting pretty deep into the playoffs and we're starting to see the same shit that we've seen all year from OKC and SGA, and then last night or 2 nights ago, the refs kind of actually let it play and let OKC. They kind of gave they weren't calling all the bullshit that SGA gets normally and all that, and look what happened. Victor put belt the ass on their ass for real for the 5th time this year, man. But we gonna go through this. I got a couple of these videos I'm finna do today. I got like 4 or 5 of them picked out. I'm gonna drop today, man. And this is just the first one. So let me know what y'all think. Is Shea ruining the game or not? I think he is.
Trend of SGA flopping has officially become way too much. It's old now at this point. I mean, every time he goes up for a shot, he's looking to either draw contact or fake that there was contact. What would happen if he actually went for field goals every shot? Is this a physical stim that he's developed? Why is he doing this? Why is he twitching in a free throw motion?
Help!
It's just unethical and ugly basketball, and it's annoying to watch.
SGA has completely ruined the NBA.
Shout out to D Green with this, man. Hey.
Okay, so good job, LeBron. You avoided blowing a 3-0 lead in Houston, but now you gotta play the defending champs with your son. We can do it, Daddy. No Luka Doncic, by the way. LeBron has always been my GOAT, but he's 41 years old, bro. I'm a very realistic person, bro.
Facts.
The Lakers have no chance.
And as much as I get on LeBron about flopping and shit, being a Lakers fan, LeBron does not flop half or foul bait half as much as fucking SGA does. He doesn't do that where he's looking for the foul. He like when he's driving and shit. LeBron gets fouled a lot when he's driving and actually gets the calls, like, and they're real fouls. SGA looks for the foul. Now, does LeBron flop? Yes, LeBron does flop, and I don't like it. I don't all that shit to me is ruining the game. I seen a video where Tyrese Halliburton was talking about how it's part of the game. No, it's not. This is why I watch players like Victor Wembanyama and Anthony Edwards and those players because they play the game ethically. They don't go out there looking for a foul. If they get fouled while they're playing, fine, cool, that's part of the game. But looking for a foul on the way to the basket or looking for a foul at the free throw line when you're trying to, when you're up at the top of the key and you're dribbling and shit, and then you're looking for the foul, that's not part of basketball. Just try to play, and if you get fouled, you get fouled. This shit's ruining the game.
And when I mean no chance, I mean they have no chance of winning this series. That doesn't mean that they can't win a game or two, but obviously a 41-year-old LeBron is not beating OKC with no Luka, bro. That shit's just not possible. Now, I started to watch this game live, bro, but this shit immediately became unwatchable.
I got so mad watching this series because, like he said, I was not delusional in the fact that I thought LeBron was going to carry Lakers past OKC without Luka. Of course, I wasn't thinking that. But all the games were somewhat close up until the last quarter most of the time. And or we was winning sometimes, but even when we was winning and close, every call was going to OKC to just keep them ahead by that much, and we could just never close the gap. Austin Reeves was being fouled crazy amounts in this series, and
bro, now y'all remember Jaylen Brown booted up a stream after he blew a 3-1 lead? And he was calling out the refs for basically cheating, allowing certain players to flop and do illegal moves. They ended up fining Jaylen Brown 50 bands, bro.
shit
Now, like I said, Jaylen Brown, you completely choked that game, and it was your fault, but Jaylen Brown also wasn't lying. Bro, the shit that I seen in the first quarter of this game was completely
Why is
unwatchable,
this
bro.
blurry?
Is SGA really this much of a foul baiter? Man, let's get right into it, bro. This shit's completely ridiculous, man. What happened to the game that I
For
love?
real, I watch basketball. That shit.
Like, SGA, what are you doing,
And I
bro?
like the fact that they weren't always calling that shit when the Lakers were playing, and they weren't always calling it in the Spurs game too. But they are still calling so much bullshit that's not. It just makes no sense to me. Like, just call the game even. Let's see who's honestly the best team. Because, like, I honestly don't think OKC would have half the record they do in the last 2 seasons if the refs didn't help them out the way they do.
Flopper. Just going to a regular shot. Nigga was so surprised he didn't hear a foul call, he passed the ball. And it led to a turnover. Like, this is not ethical
It's
basketball, bro.
annoying.
If you weren't trying
Annoying
to
as
foul
fuck.
bait, you actually had a wide open shot. You were expecting to get free throws. You realized the ref was not going to blow his whistle, and you passed the ball. Turnover. Yet again, he goes into the mid-range. You literally kicked Luke Kennard. How is this a foul, bro? You see Luke Kennard. He pulls his hand back. SGA literally kicks him, bro. Remind you, this is all in the first quarter. Play regular basketball, SGA.
It's so ugly to watch.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's so
Bro,
bad.
look at all
It's
the
so bad to watch, dude. Like, I literally like I get mad at the refs in normal games. Every fan of a sport gets mad at refs and umpires and shit. But when you watch, like, I don't even have to be a fan of the team that's playing OKC. And when I watch their games, it literally makes my blood boil, dude. Like, I'm screaming and shit to the point I just got to turn the games off. Cause like watching OKC play, man, like is literally the most annoying and unethical basketball I think I've ever watched in my life. Like I've never seen players play the way Chet and SGA especially play is insane.
goofy shit SGA does for a foul call, bro. There's absolutely zero reason for you to be in this animation, bro. You
Ridiculous.
delivered the blow, SGA. You did your patented push off, and DeAndre Shitten flew out of bounds. You don't hear a whistle, so what do? You flail both of your arms in the air like a little bitch. Turnover.
He said
Play
like a
regular
little bitch.
basketball, bro. SGA, what are you doing, bro? You know that's not a good shot selection. You thought the refs were going to bail you out.
And they
Now, I'll
do,
honestly give credit to the referees, bro. They weren't blowing their whistle every time
but
SGA
they still blew it
flops.
way
Like,
too
as
much
you can see in the first quarter, the Lakers actually had lead.
Check this out.
until the
Show you
calls
how I
started
afforded this
coming.
car.
Then the calls started
Okay,
coming
you
and
ready?
it
All right,
changed the whole fucking series.
$118 for
But as you can see, SGA is not going to stop flopping, bro. And this is the exact play that I stopped watching, bro. The end of the first quarter, he's just going to continue to flop. Like, bro, I already know this method, SGA.
It's so annoying.
You're a great basketball player, but this
Exactly.
shit is
I
not.
don't like to hate on SGA because he is a great basketball player. And the way he carries himself off the court and how professional he is, I actually love to see. It's just this bullshit that he does on the court that makes me hate him. Like, I literally physically hate him because of this. Because I grew up watching Kobe and shit. There was none of this bullshit. Kobe was my favorite player. And that's what pisses me off when I hear people comparing SGA to Kobe. It's like, don't even put them in the same fucking conversation. Unless SGA cuts this bullshit out and just plays ball, you cannot put him in the same freaking conversation as Kobe ever.
Not fun to watch as a sports fan, bro. Now, like I said, I obviously know the Lakers lost this game, bro. and they're gonna lose this series, I'm not gonna even watch this shit until Luka comes back. But I don't even know if he is gonna come back. And if he does come back, the series is probably already gonna be over, bruh. SGA, you're too great of a player to completely
Exactly.
flop like
He's
this,
too good
man.
of a player.
When great players flop, it's so hard to officiate, bro, because you really don't know if they got fouled or not because they're used to getting to the basket. But I do know that the Lakers held SGA under 20 points, bro. I think ESPN made like a post about it or something. Like it was breaking news that SGA didn't score 20
It's
points.
because
But
he's
damn, bro,
everybody's
look at
tired
this
of this
stat.
shit.
They said since March, bro, most of SGA's points in the fourth quarter are fucking free throws, bro. Look at this stat.
Come on.
32 for 37 on free throws is fucking insane. So 32 of his 67 points came from free throws. That's insane. And I just watched in another video I'm gonna be reacting to in a minute. After this one, I just watched where they showed like because on average last year he was averaging 9 free throws a game. This year he's averaging like 12. But they showed how they get the averages down because if you look at the amount of free throws he shoots in a blowout game, it'll be like 3 to 5 free throws for the whole game. And he won't be doing this shit and he won't be trying to get the calls and stuff. But anytime it's a close game or a somewhat competitive game, he's shooting 12 free throws or more every game because the refs are giving him every call. And it's freaking insane, dude.
And
They said this was SGA's first time scoring under 20 points in an entire year, bro. Since May of 2025. And remind you, it's because all those free throws, gang. Bro, look, you can't even dap up SGA without him getting free throws, bro. You're a free throw merchant. And look, this game, the refs did not
He
bail you
knows
out
it.
with free throws. And you scored
That's why
under
every time he gets the calls, you see him smiling and laughing like, "Got you." Like, it's annoying. Just play ball. Cause he could probably still drop 30 something a night if he just played ball and stopped trying to do these comical shots and doing this because he's a great player. He is honestly like the only reason like I say he doesn't deserve all the MVPs and the credit he gets is because of this shit. If he knocked this out, I would say that he was the MVP. Because if he stopped doing all these dumb shots and just tried to play ball, he would stop missing a lot of shots that he misses or, you know what I mean, on stuff like this where he doesn't get the foul call, but he misses the shot because he's looking for the foul, and he could actually still score on that possession. So, like, I think he would still be able to average damn near the same that he's averaging without looking for the fouls like this.
20 points, bro. Now
But I
let's
don't think he's the MVP. I think Lucas should have got it this year, and I think Joker should have got it last year. Let's be honest. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie.
look at this box score because like I said, honestly, bro, I'm not invested in this series like that because it's GG's. But this is an obvious sign that the Thunder are not making it past the Spurs, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
Wemby's
so
going to
either.
be throwing your shit to Cancun, bro.
Yeah,
And you are
game
not going
one,
to be getting those
already
free
down.
throws. Like I said, once LeBron retires, Wemby is my favorite player.
I love Wemby.
So,
Wemby's a beast. I love his ass for sure.
what? LeBron actually had a great game. 27 points, 12 of 17. He made 3 out of 6 threes? Damn, LeBron. I thought I was going to have to extend your cancellation. But this is literally a great game, bro. You only
And I
had
think the Lakers had a good chance of going deep into the playoffs this year if Luka didn't get hurt. Because like the way LeBron was filling into his the third player option on the Lakers was perfect. I had zero hope for the Lakers at the beginning of this year because I thought it was time for LeBron to go. But the way he backed off for being the number one and number two option and going to the third option and letting Austin Reeves and Luca take it and him just being on his passing and Magic Johnson shit and just cutting off ball and getting straight assists to him all the time while he's cutting for dunks and layups. It was working great, and I honestly think I thought we had a decent chance. Like, I think it would have been a whole different series if Luka was in that game, in those games. I think maybe OKC would have lost. Who knows?
2 turnovers? This is a 41-year-old LeBron against the defending champs, by the way. Y'all niggas still lost by 20. Oh, nah, bro. Y'all are actually about to get swept. If LeBron played this great and y'all niggas still lost by 20, oh yeah, it's a sweep. Because LeBron's probably going to have a bad game next game. Bro, what the hell? Rui Hachimura, like I said, most consistent player on this roster. 18 points. You're going to get consistent buckets from Rui Hachimura every game.
Hachimura.
DeAndre shitting. 10 and 12. I mean,
DeAndre is not that bad. I don't know why motherfuckers be hating on him like that. When you watch him play, he is a big part of, especially when Luka and the way they were all fitting into their roles when all five. DeAndre Ayton was a huge part, and then having what's his name come off the bench. I can't think our other center, right? Jackson Hayes coming off the bench. They were a huge part, huge hot lob threat, huge rebounding threat. Look, 12 rebounds, DeAndre Ayton. Like, come on. He is not as bad as people tried to make him out to be. Like, I don't understand that. And Marcus better be there next year because Marcus is our defense, man. He is a beast and he doesn't score a crazy amount. You probably get 10 to 15 points from him a game. But it's the little shit that he does, the diving on the floor, the all that shit, man. Marcus Smart is our rock for sure, man.
respectfully, that's mid. It's not terrible, but it's also not great. So, I mean, you really can't blame DeAndre shitting. Marcus
I'll be
Smart.
right back. I gotta grab my pills.
Marcus Smart, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like you were shooting niggas out the game, bro.
Yeah, JJ's been nice. We were ass.
You shot 8 threes and only made 2, 4, 15. Okay, Marcus Smart was selling, bro. You had 7 assists, or you gotta start making them shits. If it was the Rockets, you would have been making all these shots, bro. Niggas be real demons until you play defending champs. Tighten up, Marcus Smart. Wait.
Huh?
This must be a typo, bruh. I think this is supposed to say 18. It says 8. It says that Austin Reeves played 36 minutes, bro.
Yeah, he had a bad game.
And he scored 8 fucking points.
He had a terrible game.
Austin Reeves, are you cool?
He had a terrible
Bro,
game.
they said this is a Stone Cold Steve Austin tribute. Austin went 3 of 16?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name.
Yeah, he played terrible, and they still only lost by.
Mama! Come on!
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This dude has a chance to step up to the plate when SGA has under 20 points. When Oklahoma City has an off night, we still lose by 18 because Reeves is 3 out of 16. He's been horrible since coming back from the injury. And guess what? He wasn't that good before he got hurt toward the end of the season. He had that blazing start, but my goodness, 18.8% field goal percentage in game 1 is the lowest by any Laker in a playoff game over the last 35 years, according to ESPN Insights. I'm sorry, bro. You're not getting that $250 million contract from us, from the Lakers. That's for damn sure. I can tell you that right now.
Nigga, you should have just stayed injured for all this shit. You went 0 of 5 from 3, Austin Reeves. Man, fuck this team, bro.
Players have all
genuinely
things, man.
tired
He just
of this,
came back
man.
from injury.
Luka,
That was his
fuck
first
you too,
game.
bro. I don't even care anymore, bro. I'm tired of niggas faking injuries, man. No excuse, Luka Doncic. I seen you warming up in practice.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing I hate about this new NBA is it's like, and being a Kobe fan, man, my whole life, Kobe was my favorite player. Like, it didn't matter how hurt you were, unless you was super, super hurt, like seriously hurt, he was on the court. Motherfucker would break his finger, go off the court, snap it back in place, tape up his finger, and finish the game, finish the season, and win a championship with a broken shooting finger. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this new generation, though, like, I don't like that. They get a little ankle twist or they get a little this and then they sit out for it's like, bro, no, I want you to want to win at all costs. Like, I want you to go like, I want that killer instinct. I want you to go out there and hurt, like, not hurt, but I want you to go out there and wanna hurt them boys for real. I want you to go out there and wanna kill them. Like, I don't want this soft ass sitting out because I got a little strain or my shoulder hurts or my back hurts a little bit or my wrist hurts. Like, what are we talking about?
Get back on the court, bro. Bro, I literally seen this nigga Anthony Edwards tear his ACL. Help! And this nigga came back game 1 and beat the Spurs. No excuses, Luka. This nigga what? Luka pulled his hamstring? My nigga, if you wasn't a plate cleaner and your diet wasn't so bad, you'd be able to return, bro. I'm tired of making excuses, man. This man SGA
Luka's
couldn't
not
even
fat
score
anymore
20.
at all.
LeBron had
I'm tired of this narrative that Luka's fat and unhealthy. Like, he is, when he was at the end of the last season at Mavericks, yes, he got out of shape big time. But this narrative, this full year that Luka's still fat and out of shape is insane. Luka is not fat or out of shape. His defense this year was not great. It wasn't great, but he was averaging a couple steals a game, a few blocks. He was getting in, getting tip balls and stuff. No, he wasn't a top defender by any means. I'm not saying that. But he was way better than he ever was, and he stayed in shape the whole season. So this narrative that he freaking is still just this fat, lazy, out of shape slob makes no sense to me. He's not Zion. Like, Zion Williams is the definition of letting your body go and not staying in shape. Shaq, his last years after Miami, big as fuck, is the definition of not staying in shape. Like Kendrick Perkins and shit back in the day, Big Baby. Those are the definitions of not staying in shape. Luka is not fat and out of shape. I don't understand that narrative.
Near 30, and niggas still lost by 20. Like, yeah, bro, it's a sweep. It's a sweep, bro. I don't see Lakers winning one game, bro. I don't see it happening, bro. Jarrett Vanderbilt, bro, I seen this nigga dislocated his finger. Jake LaVeria is still getting minutes? Oh my gosh. JJ Redick, please fire this guy, bro. Yeah, bro, I assume after Lakers get swept, they're gonna fire JJ Redick, right? Dog Connect played 2 minutes. Nice, JJ Redick. Nice. Bronny played 2 minutes. Luke Kennard, you played 29 minutes and you had 7 points, bro. Fake demon, bro. Nigga was scoring damn near 30 against the Rockets.
Yeah.
Bro, Kobe and the Lakers would never, bro. Hartenstein, 8. Nigga has a Hall of Fame floater, bro. Nigga never missed a floater before.
Hartenstein only played 8 minutes.
Hologram, 24 and 12. Like, come on, DeAndre shitting, bro. Shit, Hologram can't even bench 135, bro. How are you letting him get 24 and 12? SGA only took 15 shots.
Why are you
He only
saying
shot
these?
3
How is this dude acting like, this is making me think homie doesn't know shit about basketball or doesn't watch basketball, because how are you saying these names like this? What did he just say? Chet Holmgren's name? Hallogren?
Bro, how are you letting him? Shit, Hologram can't even.
Hologram? What are we talking about?
Oh, like, come on, DeAndre shitting, bro. Shit, Hologram can't even bench 135, bro. How are you letting him get
How are you saying his name like that? That is wild.
24 and 12? SGA only took 15 shots. He only shot 3 free throws, bro. Bro, if we actually had offensive talent.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or vibe coding.
Luka. Niggas could actually beat the Thunder, bro.
Yeah.
You're telling me SGA did all that flopping in the first quarter and only finished the game with 3 free throws? No Luka, no chance. The Dort nigga, 6 points. What's this dude's name? Ashton Mitchell? Like, where did this guy come from dropping 18 points, bro? Yeah, none of these other stats matter. The zestiest nigga in the NBA, Jared McCain, scored 12 points in 15 minutes, bro. This nigga drained 4 threes in 15 minutes, bro. You know how fast that is to score 12 points, bro?
Bro, how you gonna call him the zestiest motherfucker in the league, bro? Have you not seen Cat Williams or Rudy Gobert or fuck Shea for that matter? Shea and Chet are more zesty than him, I would say.
This nigga had enough time to paint his nails on the sideline and come in the game and drop 4
All he
threes,
did was
bro.
this.
Bro, it's literally known that OKC is some cheaters, bro. Bro, I seen Jared McCain glazing under the fake Gucci's TikTok comments. Bro, my third eye is open. I know exactly what goes down behind the scenes, bro. And then Jared McCain proceeds to try to tear Luke Kennard's ACL. This dirty ass team, bro.
Damn, bro.
This man Jared McCain is fitting right in with OKC, bro. I would have expected this from the Lou Dort nigga.
Yeah, that's
and now
just
we got the zesty nigga
dirty.
making dirty plays now. SGA, you're a complete
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's like I wish it was Spurs and OKC playing when that elbow hit whoever on the Wolves. Whoever Wemby elbowed on the Wolves, man, I wish that was the OKC because they need to learn, bro. They need to learn this dumbass shit ain't gonna fly, bro. Taking people's legs out from under him like that clearly on purpose. You can see he was stopped and then seen that Luke was up in the air and decided to keep going.
This man Jared McCain is fitting right in with OKC, bro. I would have expected this.
Look, he didn't have to hit him.
From the Lou Dort
So he lowers
nigga.
it and keeps
and
going.
now we got the zesty nigga making dirty plays now. SGA, you're a complete disgrace to the NBA, bro. I don't care how great of a player you are, bro. You know exactly what you're doing, bro. They're probably going to give you MVP, but we all know it deserves to go to Wemby, bro.
No, what?
You don't see Wemby flip.
No, it didn't even deserve to go to Wemby. Luka should have got the MVP. No disrespect to Wemby. He'll definitely be the MVP next year. But his numbers just, yeah, his D and offense together, but his offensive numbers don't quite rise to MVP this year. But fucking Luka 100% should have been the unanimous MVP, but it's based off of feelings. Voters are based off of feelings and not actually facts. If you can watch Luka and SGA play and watch and look at the numbers and see clear as day who the MVP should have been, it shouldn't even have been close. It should have been Luka 150%. It is what it is. That happens to players on the Lakers a lot because Kobe got robbed of a few. Kobe got robbed of one that he should have got when LeBron got one, and of Steve Nash. The one that Steve Nash got should have been Kobe's by a long shot. Kobe was averaging like 33 that year or something like that. It's like ridiculous numbers. He had the most 40-point games in a row that season. Like he was going crazy.
And flopping all over the court, bro. The only reason that the Lakers couldn't keep up is because of Austin Reeves and JJ Redick's shitty rotation. Why is Bronny not playing, bro? You're playing Jake LaVeria over Bronny. Somebody please explain. Jake LaVeria would be lucky to make my varsity basketball team, bro. I mean, Jake Vanderbilt, I'm pretty sure that nigga's season is over, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga completely snapped his entire finger. So Bronny is gonna have.
I think that changed the trajectory of the game too when he broke his finger, because that was, along with Marcus Smart and Vanderbilt, were our two defensive anchors for real. So like without Vanderbilt, and then just have it like, man, Vanderbilt's a lockdown defender. So like when you don't got your second best defender on the team, you kind of lose a little bit of the edge there.
To play more than 2 minutes next game.
But man, it's still live checking out, man. I'm gonna get back with another one. I got 2 more of these videos that I'm finna watch, but it'll be 3 separate streams. So I'll be right back on after this one, man. It's still live checking out. Peace out, y'all.